What up, ladies and gents? It's currently 10:46 p.m. I got work in the morning, so I'm gonna try and keep this a little snappy. Speaking of work, that's today's topic: getting a job. I'm gonna have to censor that word for some of y'all. So, fun fact about me: I have been working in retail for about 5 years now. I started off in 2021 working at Food Lion. Eventually, I worked my way to Ingles, worked there for a while, and now I'm working at Publix. If you're familiar with me and follow me on my Instagram, Kaeden Lifts, you'll know I work at Publix due to my viral video of me poorly flexing in this video. Moving past that, I've been working in this field for a while, and I want to leave retail. If some of y'all don't know, I have a degree. I recently just got a degree in media arts, which, I mean, I could do YouTube for a living if I wanted to, but I can't because your boy's not monetized, and also it takes a while to work at YouTube as a YouTuber. So the next best thing is applying for companies that do this for a living. And have you ever just scrolled on social media, TikTok or Instagram or YouTube too, and you see all these college kids, they got bachelor's or master's degrees, and they're still stuck working at McDonald's or Walmart or something. Why is that? I am going through the same problem right now. I have applied for, let's do a rough estimate here, probably almost 50 jobs altogether, which not all of them are even in my field. Some of them are just like completely different jobs. You know, I've applied for a mechanic job. I've applied for a groundskeeping job. I don't even remember what else I've applied for. Beer technician. You literally just go around bars just fixing like their taps and stuff. Literally, I have just tried to get out of retail because I'm tired of working in retail. I don't want to be stuck there, and I want a job that I'm at least going to enjoy to an extent. Whether that is doing this, that would be pretty fun, or doing something else. It is just a pain in the ass to try and find something. I mean, on a good note, I will say this. I have gotten a second job where I'm doing wedding photography. Now, is it something I can do full time and just quit my job completely? No. I'm going to have to work sometimes 6 days a week. But you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Sometimes you got to do things to make a little bread. You know, if I got to post my pinky toe online to make a couple bands, you know, is what it is. But for real though, this second job is actually going to get me into the field of media arts and stuff. And I mean, I get paid pretty good from it, even though I haven't done it yet. So it's kind of made me wonder, why is it so hard to find work? You see all these businesses with, you know, now hiring. We're looking for employees, starting wages, $69 an hour. Like, you're seeing all these places hiring, but then you actually go to apply. Sorry, position's not available. Sorry, position not available. Sorry, you're not allowed in this position.
What?
Like, if you're gonna say you're hiring, why are you declining all these people that have applied? Literally 50 people have applied for this job, and you are declining every single one of them. And I can say this is not just a problem for me. This is a problem that I've seen my friends go through. I literally have a friend right now. Me and him have talked about, we're trying to find new work somewhere else, and we both work at the same job. And he's told me, you know, certain places he's wanted to go to. But it's hard. It is a fucking pain in the ass. I don't think people realize going into the work world, it is a lot harder to get a job. Even for like entry level positions, it's kind of hard to get a job because most of these jobs are looking for experience and your resume. They don't care about like your certifications or your degrees that much. They care about what work you have done. This doesn't just apply for media arts field. This applies for anything. Let's just say you're going for welding. You need to have a portfolio for welding to even get that position that's considered an entry-level position. But how the fuck are you going to get experience? And how are you supposed to get that portfolio built without someone giving you a chance? Like, that's the big problem here. Nowhere is giving entry-level positions for people like me and you who have like bare bone portfolio. Literally, there is dust balls rolling through your portfolio because no one's giving us a chance. Literally, my whole portfolio of my own work is stuff I've made for YouTube, which I kind of have to pick through because, I'm not the most family-friendly guy around. School projects are on there, and then random personal projects I've done. Literally nothing on there is something I've made for a company, because everywhere I've applied for, they are asking for bachelor's degree or 2 to 3 years of experience. You're kind of limited. Reporting live, I have to interrupt this video real quick to tell you a couple things. Number one, I just recently dropped my new single, Lake Ontario, under the name Rugs, on all streaming platforms. Go ahead, stream that if you like underground rap. Thing number two, Iron Haven just had a new drop recently. Please use my code kaeden15 for 50% off any piece of clothing there, and use code kaeden10 at PowerWing, by the way, for 10% off your orders. Use my codes on both of those platforms. I greatly would appreciate it, and I love their clothes. Back to the video. Now, yes, I could go get a bachelor's degree, because right now I have an associate's degree. But I don't want to go back to school for a bachelor's degree and then be like 50 to 100K grand in debt for the rest of my life. I personally just don't want to do that. The only way I would actually get my bachelor's degree is if I had a job at a college. So take out that bachelor's degree. How am I supposed to get 2 to 3 years of experience in this field? You can't even give me an answer. I'm talking to a screen right now. You can't even give me an answer in the comments. I just feel that these companies that are saying now hiring, they need to specify what they're looking for positions, or even offer some entry-level positions to people who just, they don't have experience. This rant is more so just me expressing my feelings of why can I not get work? I am trying to advance in life. Your boy's just gotten his own place, and I don't feel like I get paid enough to afford it. I can afford it, but I'm going to be scraping by, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to, step my way up in the world. I'm trying to get that Cuban link somehow. And I ain't going to get that working in retail. So how do I get that? So that's what it's just a hard struggle to find work somewhere, which is why I know a lot of people recommend starting your own business, starting your own work, which is literally what I've been doing for the past 9 years of my life, probably. Making YouTube videos has always been a passion for me, but I can see the potential, the earning potentials from posting videos online to being online. I see the earning potentials through that. I've been researching stocks. How should I invest in stocks to double my money? There's some online things that are kind of sketchy, like, online gambling. Stay away from that. Courses. People are selling courses. All of those are a scam. Let me just preface that. There's no course. There's no one in this world that's going to be like, I made $4 million and have like 5 Lamborghinis. I want to teach you for free. Not for free, though. It's going to be like a $275 payment per month. Matter of fact, it's actually bi-weekly. But for real, though, I think you should find ways to actually make money on your own. Whether that is doing in-person side hustles or online. I think going on the internet and finding side hustles on there is like, there's so many options. But literally a side hustle for me that I do, I sell beats. As y'all know, I have made music, but I've kind of taken a step back because I realized, crackers can't all rap, and I'm one of those crackers who can't. But this cracker can make a few good beats. So I offer beats. I offer mixing services. And so far it's making me a couple extra a couple extra bucks per month to help me get by and sustain myself. And it's also something I enjoy. I like making beats. I love cooking up music still. But I think finding side hustles is a good way to make some extra cash. For sure. I think you should definitely think about side hustles. But also, going back to the welding thing I was talking about earlier. Let's just say you're a welder and you're trying to make some extra cash. No one's giving you jobs. Do some side welding work. Let's just say your old buddy Larry, he needs a... oh, God. He needs a weld done on a pipe he's got. You could be like, hey, bro, this is my offer for you. I can weld that for you. Weld that, put that in your portfolio, and then boom, just keep going with that. Overall, I have learned being your own boss is going to be a lot more sustainable in life and actually get you to where you want to be rather than working for someone else. Granted, we can look at the other side of the coin of that. Being your own boss can take a while before you actually make a profit. But I think it's a fun process if you're doing something you actually like. For me, that is posting YouTube videos. Despite not making a single dollar from any YouTube video I've ever posted, or any video in general I've ever posted, I have not made a single dollar from them. But somehow I'm still posting. Not because, I'm trying to succeed and be the richest internet figure online. I'm doing this because I genuinely love doing this. I don't see a part of my life where I don't see myself recording some sort of video for the internet. Even if it's me being goofy, even if it's me being serious, I find enjoyment out of this. I find love out of this. And I feel you should be finding work that makes you happy. If you can wake up every day and do something that you enjoy every day and not complain about your work, you've made it in life. Now, how does this revolve into finding a job? I don't know. It just kind of came off the dome, all right?
Move this man!
I would say if you can't be your own boss, keep applying. Apply for as many jobs as you possibly can. Even if the experiences say, bachelor's degree, 2 to 3 years of experience, you never know. Just apply for it. And this is just me thinking positive, because obviously you're going to get a lot of rejections and ghostings and stuff. But keep your head up and keep applying. I literally apply for jobs almost every day because I'm waiting for that one job that decides to give me a chance. And eventually there will be a job that gives you that chance. And that chance is all you need to actually succeed and grow yourself as a brand, as a business. But also, yes, it is a pain in the ass in the job market applying for jobs when almost no one is hiring. It is such a pain in the ass. But trust me, just keep applying. Eventually someone will give you a chance. That's what I've learned. Anyways, I should probably go. You boys got to go to work in the morning, sadly. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you really hated it. Subscribe if you're new. Follow all my social medias and everything. Click my links. Use my codes at Ironhaven and PowerWing. Code kaeden10 at PowerWing. Code kaeden15 at Ironhaven. And thank you all for watching my videos and giving me a lot of support recently. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'm out. Deuces.